Probably way there. We'll see. It's a bit better than the last balance I had. I can't have been ended already according to the stream duration. Fuck me. Right, where do we left off? All knows is beating this shit. Did we do this? No. This is gonna kill enemies, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit annoying. I would like to just sweep up, but we're on the inner ring. Yeah. Fuck this map music though, goddamn. Oh, now he's max skill, but G11's still in the training mines because they might have fast train tickets, so here we are. Is that Clipper? No, she's fine. Need the background too green. There's no joy with this color shit. There really isn't. I don't know what it is that makes iPad footage so oddly colored. It's the color space thing. Looks a bit better. Alright, we're trying to fuck with the heated eye. Makes it too green, that makes it too blue. Bit bright, but that seems the best. But oh Jesus, it's very bright. No, it's not contrast you want to fuck with. That's for sure. It is just raw brightness. Saturation. Sorry for fucking with this. The new capture card just behaves differently with this, and I should have tested and streamed a bit before this event, but here we are. Might need to, and I'll remember because I'll fucking check Final Fantasy 14 after this on the PS5, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, everything looks weird, and I'll set everything back to like defaults. Until I get annoyed with it here, anyway. That affects, okay, I see. So that affects the footage on, like in OBS and all that, but pass-through still looks very weird. Does that mean this actually changed, or what? Set it, but like yesterday looked okay. We'll have to do set it back to default shit. Okay. Still looks green on the pass-through footage. Why is that not affecting the pass-through footage? Or is that just a difference in screens? What have I done? Yeah, all the colors look faintly off still on the pass-through footage. That's very weird. I don't know why that's not aligning. That should be aligning. Hello, Hammer. Pardon me, fucking about with color shit again. Smack defaults and then I guess I'll just have to deal with it being weird tonight. I don't know. It'll hopefully look fine on the recording at least. But on the pass-through, it's misbehaving. It's misaligned. I need to like learn like video processing and color shit just so I can like figure this out. Leave her, I think this time, because it hasn't updated on the fucking because it hasn't updated on the pass-through, I think it's just the capture card misbehaving. Fairly certain it's the capture card misbehaving. Do you need... whatever I'm doing here just doesn't affect this. So it's defaults in that. I think that might have re-exposed the. Oh, didn't it drop? That might have re-exposed the black borders a bit more than I had them. I don't remember, but fuck it. Blue, that's off. Because everything here, like, the T-dolls look mostly fine. It's like the unit, any units look fine. Her art looks mostly fine, but the blue is all green. I mean, I would do it, but you know, spend the day being miserable and work. No time really to do, because, well, I would actually, but I have, for the past 2 days, once I've got to go to work, I've almost fallen asleep pretty much where I am. Because, fuck it. I resent work at the moment. These are remarkably beefy, actually. I suppose the thing I haven't remarked on is that it may just be all of these TV settings versus the other one, but you know. I just had a thought. Just a second here. That didn't make a difference, so you can turn it back on. Go in here. Like, I know it probably goes like, oh, I'm smart enough to detect it, but I wish there was just a straight button I could hit that's like, oi, HDR off, please. No, it's not that. mostly aligns it. I'll have to reset that. The default is it's basically only with the iPad. This is an issue. At some point I'll have like some weekend or something, maybe, because right now my weekends are times of endless socialization. I'll sit down and just fucking spend a day fucking with it. Alright, for all the shuffling. Again, I forget I can't move my mic along to me. No, that annoys me enough that I'm... No, that definitely annoys me more than the other. Oh, fuck, the set back to its default. Ugh. Anyway, story time. See, this looks fine. So it's just certain colors or certain screen inputs just look fucking weird. He says having threatened to kill Architect already, like 3 times. Damn, Dandelion. She volunteered. She willingly surrendered in Arctic warfare instead of just perished, so you know. Not exactly committed to the cause. There's a slaughterhouse. Find a weird box. Several boxes. German boxes. The Williams are on the move. Immediately. I mean, bringing up the past is half of what Dandelion does. In some ways, the past is all she has. That's right. That was chapter 11 or 12. They had those memories where M4 talked about stuff that happened during Singularity. Damn, Dandelion. Just talking about the evolution and shit. You are incredibly sentimental the way R15. Taking this the worst possible way, IR15. I mean, like, she only kinda looks like her, really. It's, the deathly paleness and the yellow eyes make it, they don't exactly, you can sort of see the resemblance, but they don't exactly align. Welcome back, Hammer. Study corpses. You know, the ones in the first village died by some kind of wounds. These ones died by radiation poisoning, so... bodes well. Bodes well. Yep, it's the flowers that absorb it, the bioradiation. He's bringing the bioradiation into the green zone. Or he's just rampaging through the yellow zone before to get just as close as he can to the green zone without giving a single shit. Or both, really. It's always that one fucking guy. Strellet. Oh, what do you know? Paradeus is here. Freshly made. Ah, he's harvesting like his little local villagers to make into troopers. So even the apparent robot troopers are actually also hell cyborgs. Rit, you've been killing people the entire time. Or turning their corpses. Okay, so they've actually been zombies the entire time. Well, that would... I mean, that partially explains why they have so much shit. That's certainly where they get all their foot soldiers. But where do you get all of the resources to coat every single one of them in armor and supply them with like laser guns and force fields, like magical force fields that no one else has? Or almost no one else has, anyway. Force him to throw up. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Meanwhile, in the base, this is... Actually, yeah, this would be then where Arctic Warfare was. Waxing sentimental. Let her take it. I like this. So, like, we have so many diner gates in the base because Sop just keeps bringing them back when she finds them. Let her take it. It's fine. No. Okay, so she has she has it on the right hand for sure. I wonder if the other one also has claws. Take more dogs. Take your heart. Aura was still upset about the yellow diner gate. It was not okay leaving these two alone, honestly. I am low IQ. I'm proudly. We shouldn't have let the explosion happy murder beasts be alone with each other. Luigi just stretching in the corner. Someone also ravaged the base after all that. Oh, Gauger. It was that Christmas event where Gauger basically piggybacked on someone else's plan, all just to get a present into Architect. While she was stuck in the base. Bless. There's Gauger. Open fire anyway. Why did we leave any of them around here? Why didn't we ever leave any of the Jupiter cannons in place? Are we going to be able to steal a Jupiter cannon at some point? I mean, they can't move, but it'd be funny. That's a fucking line. Dumbass. Download of what? Oh, I guess that. It would be good to know what they, like, if they did any mods to her at all. Considering that after she went over them, she suddenly became like a ultra-powered grenade lord. No, it wasn't. There's Gage's announcement. Yep. Straight in there. The return of Ring 94 version 5 coming in 2 months. I will not be ready for 5 coming out. I already wasn't, because like fucking Stranger or Paradise is out at the same time. And also, it's still buried anyway. That will almost be rectified soon. There's too many things. There's Elden Ring commands February, and then fucking Stranger of Paradise in March, and I guess Ring Factor 5, and there was something else also in March, I forgot now. And then of course, like, Advance Wars is still April, isn't it? She's actually fighting Gager. Advance Wars comes out early April. Need to look over the fucking release schedules again. Cause remember there was something else in March, I forget what. That's Wars April. Around that point we might get like another, well, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe Nintendo would do an R Direct and be like, here's what's in fucking May as well. But, early June is E3 time, so that'll just be, what's the point? Beginning of run, still want to replay Dark Souls 3 first. Entirely valid. I am just going to bury myself in it and not reappear until I've found whatever constitutes an ending. Good job. You do. She has the bigger gun. That's pretty bold, Aru. Pretty hard to deny. There's also Pokemon on Friday, and then that will probably do just fine until like Elden Ring, whatever that is. I don't know, it's early February, I forget, I need to check the exact date. And then, you know, onward to fucking on board the Strangers of Paradise. I'm surprised she actually acquiesced at all. Turns and runs. Psych. There we go. Getting these two to behave with each other, these two sides in general, is gonna be a fun time. You heard get out, biz. Come on. Old doggo. This is a surprise. They split the team. The fuckwits. Just they split it again, actually. Thinking about it, the fact that she has to cough, I guess it's just to purge the suit out, but Titles explicitly don't have to breathe, they just do it to like appear more natural to people. So why does she need to cough? PFP in the calculate. You can't keep a solid level balance if you keep splitting the party. Yes or no? What? I guess that's a song. There's Gator. Well, hell. Architect actually is all in. Probably because, you know, Sanctus Ferry is in pieces. Suppose it makes sense because they were all on like a big hive system, and all the orders came from up top. Up top is not gone, like extremely gone, as gone as you can be. Well, but they're not even like dead gone, just gone, gone. And I guess they actually, yeah, it was like explicitly a point in polarized light where like Agent was panicking that Eliza just released all of like control and command over them, so they were now all just able to like, freely command themselves. And you know, like some of them immediately just began like getting amongst it and fucking with things, and others just kind of tried to escape like the giant military hell party. That's a good CG. They'll give us a room. Agent would destroy you if she could hear that. I mean, in a way, she's right. Like, she got a free ride in, even though you don't get her for free, and you still have to, like, obtain her. You still have to roll for her. You're talking a lot of shit for someone engager's melee range. I mean, you have an RPG, yeah, but, you know. Fritter. Again, you have the front of your thing pops into a huge laser sword. That might be the better option. Architect never behaves, come on. Yeah, that's a doggy here. That's next door's dog. They got two, a big one and a small one. That was the big one. It just kind of loud barks at everything in existence. They let it out frequently, you know, it's good and all, but at the same time, every time I'm out in my yard, it's just going ape shit at the fence because it's like, oh, there's a person there. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I just want to sit outside and read a book. I don't need this. Surprised that? Oh, I guess I'm not that surprised it got picked up because like the microphone picks it up when I'm on work calls too. Oh, rip. She was basically just made as like an experimental like artillery commander, so I don't get it. She's never known anything but orders, I guess. But the war. I mean, to be fair, I don't think none of them really have known anything but the war. Although, if we take the Christmas events as canon, they did celebrate Christmas, or at least Agent celebrated Christmas and gave Destroyer presents because she was like, "Oh, Destroyer's tiny Bubby."
Meet again when I come along with like the EMP, the aerial EMP bombardment, and drag you kicking and screaming into the base. Like I've done with all the others up to this point. Yep, there it is. Let Svarog do the rest. They're the ones who do that. Oh, did she actually break a leg? She actually broke her legs off. Well, now you have to carry her back. She actually did it. I have my legs back. Sanguistos are all giant, giant bricks at times. They did. R15. You know this to be true. Like, even just on like a purely like pragmatic dickhead level, like a lot of them were explicitly made to be friends of each other so that they would be more willing to help each other in fights and perform better. The AI Overmind actually understood the power of emotions. Is this the reasoning for why we don't have Architect and have to capture her again? If so, that's funny. But also fuck you, Devs. Like, god damn it. That's probably actually why you had to capture. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's why you actually have to capture her again, because your fucking dolls leave her in there. Yep, Savarog's people will come grab them. I need to punish a lot of them. Even though you're allowed to shit talk her. Fucking dipshits, like that cost me a fucking an EMP blast. He still has the legs. Fucking my dipshit dolls. Alright. We can continue down the commander path. I think that's everything to this point. But I haven't done anything down here. So let's see what Ange and the Defy crew are up to. Ah, city we saw where these fucking walls was fucking, yeah, the wall got blown open, the hailstorms came in, and so did the zombies. Lovely. Cheery even. Back into the shabby clothing. Oh, a dude. A dude with no face, but a dude. Only dedicated characters get faces. Scorching sun not depicted. Okay. Intentionally. I guess because she's making her way in through this method. Well, praise for the management, at least. Ah. Not very subtle, these two. Shit, whoops. That's basic stalking technique. So who's agents? Neo-Soviet agents, or state-sec agents, or who? Williams agents, the other Williams agents? A third mutant Williams agents? Yeah. I mean, you know, saying she's reckless is a bit unnecessary given one of the first things we saw her do, or at the height of her first appearance in a major event, was to detonate a bionuke. As a distraction at that. Yeah, doing it in the middle of the crowd is pretty wild. Nobody would stop for someone murdering someone else. Excellent work, Agent 47. I guess they're German. German government spies, and I want to. I didn't expect to have a challenge. He really did it. It just really was. Oh, I didn't expect this dangerous, internationally wanted hell woman to be a challenge. Of course, he had shields on. The fact that it didn't come off when he got punched in the nose is a surprise, huh? 3. Always keep a gun, because you never know. Broke neck. Which of the Terminators did it? All of them. I hope he's not dead. I suppose it was good it was AN-94, because if it was AK-15, his head would have come off. Remarkably, like, they haven't actually released these as, like, actual skins you can use for, like, these things yet. Which is immensely surprising, because every time someone's seen them, they've gone completely apeshit about it, because they do look really good. This is a very funny line, considering what we just saw with the other party. Yeah, the 4 Terminators in business suits would be a bit of a giveaway, yeah. I don't know if you could really call these disguises. Yeah, okay, so the other two are either inside or already up to antics. It's easy to disguise you two as civilians entering the city. The other two, God help us. It's where these two are like, the other two look more alike than these two. Although you could probably convincingly make RPK 16 match one of the others. Certainly AK 12. Are they weird? Oh, they're just words for those. Is Renat like German for gracious? Or no, she's Antje. So Rena, or whatever is for reborn. And has no time to look up actual names. She just googled their words. Just googled words that sounded nice and used them. Like any true OC writer. That means they're already inside causing violence. Is Lucian or with the other two, or are they someone else? Yeah, okay. 12 Lucia, 15 Erwin. Alright, the yellow. There they are. Okay, they have commandeered a plane. Probably violently. Okay, no. They're just in cargo. This has been deployed in the hot zone by Crit. Not even in her suit or anything. Right? Yeah, for like an airdrop just on a random field, I suppose being off by just shy of 5 meters is pretty good. You got shipped in because we can't trust the two of you to behave like humans. Put a parachute on. What is... I'm gonna swap chargers about in a moment. Actually, I might be able to plug this in there. It's the phone, which is currently showing me. I need to get... I think I'm just gonna have to look for alternatives for this other monitor plug. Because I'm waiting for the official one to come in, like the exact spec one to come in, and not just a equivalent that works. It's to the point where I don't think they exist, if I'm being honest with you. At least aren't being manufactured at the moment or something. Fucking need this on a different monitor. I suppose. They expected to be flown in, probably didn't expect to be in a crate. Nah, it would be this guy. Oh, hey, shit. He owes her several, honestly. You know, not necessarily. He doesn't seem to be that that hard up about things. That's like the amount of detail in her design, because they've designed like one-off NPCs and specific event NPCs before, and they looked, more kind of like Kay, like more plainly realistic than her. She looks like a doll almost, actually. Maybe she is. It'd be funny if that's how they distinguish them. No intention of eating it.
She'll kill a man with his letter. I think Ulrich, is that the... That might be the lady from Islamur who they had to protect from Paradeus, because Paradeus wanted to cause international chaos. I guess presumably to make more corpses to steal to make Strelets with, I don't know. Or just to use as a, you know, a cover. Yeah, it is her, okay. Never simple meetings with your people. Yeah, that's also the thing. Well, isn't in a suit yet. So she's decked out in her military gear and presumably has her gun as well. Did that open anything? No, okay. I guess Ange must as well be story. Seeing as all the combat's on the commander side. Or at least for now, anyway. That's right, they're like the weird, like, pseudo-religious fucking... What was it called? Rostarianism or something like that? It's like... Yeah. Nigh-religious. We all must be one united globe of shit, or whatever. It's a bit presumptuous, even if you're being sarcastic. Don't cause an international incident. You can't resist sass. Well, there shows. The wolf pack. I'm not surprised she'd be hard up against Paradeus, given that they tried to kill her. I think did kill her boss.
politician beginning to say that is very... This guy is on the title art, actually. I was wondering when he'd come into things. He's got the mad hops. Oh, at least he didn't just insist his way in. It's been a while since we've seen this one. The old continuum turbulence base. I am struck by how actually surprisingly lengthy these scenes are now. Like, there has been a gradual uptick in it over the entire game's length. Like, you know, the early chapters are relatively pretty sparse, probably because they also just didn't know exactly where they were going with it or how to bring it in. And each event just steadily gets more and more wordy. The previous peak was Continuum Turbulence, just because it had like lots of branching paths and like bad ends and stuff. This one really is just like, yeah, this is just like our director's novel now. Not that I mind, I'm quite enjoying it. But splitting the story and gameplay apart the way they have, even while the gameplay is directly acting out the, you know, the relevant, is directly showing and doing like the stuff you're doing. Stuff you're reading, rather, in the plot. It is funny that there's just like, yeah, no. There's just the pile of words and then the gameplay maps. The gameplay, the pile of words seems to be the optional part, which is funny, but the option, like, you know, that's where a lot of the meat is. Using Bremen. I mean, given how it's gone so far, that probably just means he was here ages ago, or some demented cyborg he acts through is here. Pretty much exactly. Sit tight and weird. Oh boy, here we go. Turn Rises 2. Light Show. Hay Fever. Flower View. Climb. Going Frostwood. But that one's Hay Fever Beginning. Well, I hope this is just like left to right. Or Schwappen. Kid. I guess you would just call them Soviets, but given it is called the Neo-Soviet Union, I wish you insisted on calling them the Neo-Soviets. So I was thinking on that does mean the commander is also a Neo-Soviet, which is very funny. They are watching. So some other Force wants to use the alien relics to achieve grand power. As of I would guess Javier must be the other Promethean and whoever Javier has on his cabal, but if you entreat it with a PMC, okay, it's just, I was gonna say it would be a thing of him being treated as a PMC, but no, she does owe us a bit, probably more in a bit. That bit of like we can't always be on the same side because of national interest, and so it's like yeah, it's no wonder this event has a mission at some point called Operation Snake Eater. No, it's like yeah, by this point, like Kojima Productions has already been independent for a while, so I guess he's Mika waited just long enough to be like it's our territory now. Bless.
Yeah, that's the thing. Rossartrism. The bizarre religio philosophy. Philosopho-religion, whatever. And that seems to be a given. Paradeus seems to be goddamn everywhere. Yay. Doesn't like Jay. Jay's a fuck. I hate Jay. Don't hang up. Explain. That didn't take long. She was right. You really did just have to sit tight and wait. No, she's in her own suit. Wanna bet? It's a dark comedy about AK-12 being the one with the sunglasses. Hidden significance of an ice cream. That's just like, stop quoting poems. Stop being a fucker. Glorious German engineering. The dolls are fucking with this with this bias. Making bizarre requests to the CIA agents who have to read their Discord. The Buddha. The codec. Colon 6645. What kind of sweets factory is called the Flora Institute? I would have figured that'd be like a fucking, a gardening society or some shit. My burger is here. '94 is this very shy and awkward, and 15 is basically just Doom Guy. Slop 2 is comic book Doom Guy because she screams as she murders, and 15 is modern Doom Guy, who's just the silent wall against which all reality breaks. She doesn't talk, period. 16 wasn't trained with him, that's curious. I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm doing crossover and we got robbed. Fucking we have. There's a Call of Duty mobile crossover, which, there's nothing in GFL itself, but, they've put fucking AN94 in as a character skin, and as well as a bunch of, the little, battle sprites, little T-doll sprites that, use as stickers. And, that's kind of nuts, but also, Doom, though, guys. Please. They're literally the same company now. Or, the same parent company now. You could. You could. Yes. After their dicks. Flower metaphors. Robots analyzing linguistics. Floriculturist? Would it not be horticulturist? People mistake you for La Italia, huh? Call herself beautiful. She's self-confident. Stop being put out. That's not something for us to know. We don't question what they do with the flowers. Oh, he's got a Sprite. I'm their superior. Corporate spies, are you? They're abandoning all subtlety, and these are meant to be the two that are good at people. Thought we were bros. Is this Jay? Fully armed soldiers. In the flower field? I guess that's Paradeus up to work. Shake off the car that was tailing us. Just looking for anywhere that grows the epiphylia, huh? So does it make sense, thinking about it, that they do have a lot of like flower focus, given the world was ravaged by, you know, the alien bionuclear waste in World War III and all that. Probably a lot of, can we grow this here? That's probably why they have the epiphylia. I don't know, to actually drink all the fucking radiation. It wasn't just madman's insane plans. You know, they drink up carbon. They could probably drink up like bionuclear radiation. It must be the beard. The beard. He doesn't look happy. That container looks oddly like a fight. Yeah, I can see a flower in it, so it's not collapsed fluid, but still. Herbaceous plants. That's a lot of flowers. And she says that, but if someone was going to bother me about shit I do, I'd rather it be during my working hours and not on my weekends or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when I say literally, it's we're going to fucking die because of bionuclear radiation. I mean, that's technically always true, given they produce oxygen in Julia. What did the flowers tell you? The flowers tell me much. I disagree. Well, I mean, actually, like, hang on. Fragrance and colors are only for embellishment. They aren't essential for the flower survival, though they kind of are.
Like, flowers grow specific colors and produce specific smells to draw in things, to drink and eat their nectar and shit. You know, that is kind of key to their survival, actually. Flowers, like, contains or sometimes just straight up is the reproductive organ. Ah. That would explain some of it. Reverse zombification. Yeah, it's pretty suspicious that there's literally no one else tending to the flowers or anything in here. It's too quiet. Yeah. Also a bunch of armed dudes in there. Good job, Ange. It was dumped into the healers. Oh. And you were doing so well. Only one bird is necessary for the mission. I will cause violence. He really is just, I prefer violence. As long as that fucker 12 isn't here, I am fine.
She's like, just a pistol, but you know, like one of the showing A, she has a rifle, but B, like one of the images on like the title screen is her elbowing in probably either a door or a wall. Like she is like a Terminator under that. She's probably fine. 94 is able to break a guy's neck with a single strike. AK-12 is even bulkier than her. AK-15 rather. No explosives. Try not to shoot. Yeah. Can you break it? It's like, are you gonna like, you know, dissolve it? Gonna do anything? No, just gonna tear it out of the fucking door. It's fine. I love you, AK-15. Not even plants. They find the epiphelia. Or epiphylla, whichever. Yeah, so that's where Paradeus gets its flowers for mating people with. I believe that would be difficult. I made the crack earlier, but A15 really is in like the Agent 47 suit in particular. There was a previous. I'm pretty sure it was her on the previous event, Van 94. Her whole thing was that she had like a really good instinct at times, though. I'm pretty sure that wasn't Singularity even. I like my outfit. There's Jay. This is Leon S. Kennedy, motherfucker. Blokes. Stasi blokes? Is the translator actually translator English? It might be. Did you just call me a bloke? Say Leon, he's more like fucking... Oh, what's his name? Your guy from 4. The Spanish guy, like the Plagas researcher. I forgot his name. They barely know how to use their weapons. You keep finding fucking cults around here. Even the Flower Studying Institute is just a fucking flower cult. Flower cult, weird like cyber Christianity cult, fucking politics / philosophy cult. After World War III and the descent of the alien bioradiation, fucking, like, all of Europe descends into just layers upon layers of cults. This is just actual, homegrown cult. Alright, Hammer, thanks for coming out and watching. Good night, sleep well. This is gonna take more than 3 streams, I'm realizing. Because we're 2 hours in, this has been mostly the cutscenes I didn't touch last time. This is a beefy one. Where's RPK? It told me the Terminators would be here. Heals the devil's bones. Yep, she's gonna work down the fingers. It's literally the fucking... The best way to refute a nihilist is to just fucking kill them. It really is that. I've been doing the Kazachalk. Well, there's the reason for that one being called Clown. Pardon me. charger because it was a bit low at the start of this. I'm taking it off mine. Fuck me, the thing is roasting. Do you feel in control? Do you feel in control? Leonard? Why would you only get guns? Yeah, you were tricked. It's something I'm envious of. You're a bit fucked up, RPK. If it's a revolver, could you not see, like if you had it, were facing it towards her first, would you not be able to see there were no rounds left? Admittedly, I don't know guns exactly, but I think you'd be able to tell. I suppose not, it would still leave, like, the cartridge or whatever in the fucking chamber, wouldn't it? Been bamboozled. He players all like, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Did you do like psychological breakdowns on people again? You're a sick bastard, but you changed your smiling sprite. Unless she's always had that, nobody just noticed. Give me some food for thought. Quick check on everything, and then I'm going to pause a sec. Well, I said pause, I'm not actually going to pause it. I'm going to refresh the game. Oh god, no. I'm going to refresh the game because, gather everything so far. I probably should have left this for the end and then got everything at once, because it would look bigger. Ooh, that's a lot. 2 prototype fairies too. I like just collecting them all at once. Oh yeah, I should have left it. Oh well. Stack up all the rest. Sweep everything up. Alright. Aye. You. Pardon me, I have to reload the game so that we have. Pardon me. So we flush the memory of it. And there's AK-12 shooting, AN-94 beating someone with a rifle, AK-15 busting her way through a wall, and that would be RPK. Breaking the fingers of and torturing Leon, I guess. At some point there's a riot. That's becoming a common occurrence. The news ticker was having a moment in the corner there. I do find it interesting that it defaults to, I guess, I'm assuming that was the Chinese character. A few other things do that as well, so it's all in there, it just layers the English over the top of it. But loads in the Chinese first. It's an interesting way of doing it. Probably easier, but that way, I don't know. Right. I think that's everything on both sides, up until Ghost Sisters. Flip back over. I did do Polymos's Infinite. I did do Departure Time Infinite, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Proceed. Well, they are in this event. Well, hell. How do you know how to understand those words? Come on now. Biomedicine. Biotechnological materials. Okay, presumably this is where Paradeus is getting all of their other shit from. Why is she here? Alright, acting cute around Kalina. We really should have better security for the Nito children. The Nito children, whichever. Yep. See him back at this. Went to one piece of carry-on luggage, the other one in the corner. Who, incidentally, hasn't been given her mod yet, I just realized. Aru started with her mod, and G11 must get hers after this? I don't know. Seems to be lots of crumbling buildings involved here. Oh, weirdly. Six dedicated babysitter. Yep. Who's here? Yeah, the glitch is still happening, but, you know, I might as well do the EX anyway. There's Leah again. Maybe this time. Oh, Jesus. Step 1. Alright. Roll out and engage. Ah, piss. We're gonna restart already. I didn't replenish your shit. Oh, it's an easy goof to make. I'm a bit concerned that... No, yeah, because the cutscene was separate, EX is not a cutscene attached, that's fine. So I did have cutscene replay still on. Okay. Fair enough. I will take this though and then step ahead. KCCO, huh? I mean, I figured we still have them around to fight as enemies and all, because they're hardly just going to get rid of all of those assets, but still. Ah. Oh, hello. Hello, Gaia Destroyer. We still don't have Gaia Destroyer as a... what do you call it? Sangus unit.
The lovely thing about them spacing themselves out like that is I can just wait until like the danger units get close enough to be charged at. Well, the Jaguar and the Manticore just shred everything. Hello. What do you have on your squad? What a formation is it in around there? Okay, it's all around there. I think Destroyer herself does the big crossfire shot. That doesn't matter too much to the ones in front. Might be a pest for the other ones. She's gonna come at us any which way, so yeah. You might as well pose and grab this heavy heliport. Oh, hello. Oh, nope. Stay ahead. That follows you. I didn't expect that to follow. It didn't really do much. I really should set Alchemist's skill to self-activate or like to manual control so I can use it to actually dodge these things instead of hoping that it lines up. Not that the guy under seems to be able to pierce her shield, just getting the other one. I'll deal with that top shielder. Bye. When's Gaia Destroyer, Mika? I know we already got one Destroyer ult already. I was wondering she could like play it differently. So why KCCO if this is like the Super Sangus? What gives? Eliminate all enemies. Alright. We only have one Sanguis Satchel on there. Quick resupply, right. You go wreck that. And it's just that easy. Now the knife gates will actually be a bit of a problem in case they get past the Manticore, so that's what the squad is for. But also while we're at it. Really? I guess they count for that too. Gets. Oh, whatever. Should have done it the other way. Oh, whatever. And it's clean. It busted their shields instantly. I know it's like lower. It is like a lower difficulty set than how they were in Late Isomer and all that, because the Late Isomer ones were all like beefier than this. Oh well, fuck. Okay, amazing. Might as well repair while we're out here. And hopefully going back in will just make normal spawn. There we go. Mm. Where's the target on the edge of the map? That one? I guess, yeah, that one in red. Of course. No, stay there. Get the extra AP. That's a new background, I think. It's quite nice. I'm not gonna see it terribly much, at least right now. Only the one, the better. I should turn off that before I burn more fucking burn more fairy commands on the command fairy. I guess I should go make a point of going and fucking that one up. Pardon me. Nice to see like a more normally, like a more normal interior, I guess is the way to put it. Am I fucked now because it escaped? I might be. If I am, that's incredibly tight. Given you do have threats that come in at your command post pretty quick, that is a bit relentless. Leave? No, of course not. Nope, came back. There we go. One did still like retreat though. I guess it's just a little story thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well I guess there's our answer then, yeah. For whatever reason, Destroyer and Dreamer are just hiding out here. Actually, if we can, let's go fuck wild. Survive for 5 turns. It's a bit casual, isn't it? I don't think we can approach them. Maybe they'll reach the end of our thing. So I don't think we can step over those tiles. Yeah, they're the invisible you cannot pass tiles. This is unreasonable overkill, but also it's very funny. Yeah, might as well test defenses. That's a bit annoying. I was hoping to have like someone there I could rotate in and out. Suppose we have enough AP to shuffle everyone onto the recovery tile and then back into place. And it's also a normal map, so it doesn't matter that much. But it is just, you know, personal pref. Come on. This vanishes into a horde of shield bearers. Forgot myself at the time, it's fine. Suppose if I had a parachute fair, I could throw someone over there to scrap with them, but you know. I guess it's more just to show you who you're dealing with. That one could have gotten us a leer. Yep, that's us. There we go. I was like, okay, it brought up the message. Is it going to it? And it did. Yeah. Wait, is this the same map? Why not? Okay, no, this is a different map. Hey, was it one of these on the last map as well and I just didn't notice? There might have been, and I might have been able to use it to like open the path over to them. I'll double check. Luigi got up on the way downstairs. Link start. Whoa. Okay. Well, with the capture all the heliports, that means we are gonna have to fight them. So is this link start, or a little like digital link here gonna open the path, or is this gonna be a teleporter? Right. Rip. No one's better at just mulching basic hordes than Agent 416. If they start very far forward, they basically all die on spawn. Or get shredded enough to the point that, you know, they won't survive the first, like, 3 shots. Yeah, probably a waste of AP actually, but whatever. There we go. Yeah, well, it was a waste of AP. I'm exactly 1. I should have just let it come to the Alchemist, but oh well. What can I say? I'm eager to let her off the leash. Just anytime I can. Oh, what did that do? That opened all the paths. Excellent. I should have let her finish. Well, I mean, it probably would have auto kicked in like their reward doll anyway and cut her off. Not often AK-15 gets to be the even rarer. The MP7 gets to be MVP. Alright, Luigi going third beeping. Oh. Throw down a few retreats just for giggles. Say treats, but they're basically just, you know, distractions, honestly. That's a bit of a pain. It probably won't mind too much the Jaguar, but still. No, that mattered quite a bit to the Jaguar. Should be ready to retreat it on the Dreamer fight, because she has her big laser beam. I assume she's gonna come running, instead of just standing there and taking it. It would be uncharacteristic of her just to stand there and let you capture the point she stands on. What is it? How you go back up to your bed? I know she did. I guess it just instantly triggered. See, ever since I got that medal from that one, I guess for that one especially marked. So don't need to be that paranoid about it, but I'm a bit about just missing any more of the Sangvis metal things. I suppose that means like EX Gaia would have actually really fucked up the Jaguar if she targeted it. But she didn't. Capture the radar station. The one we can't see. Oh. There is shit down here, god damn it. Can I see that at the start? I don't know. Can I not use any of these? This one's a bit nasty. Pretty much they can just stay on that on the center panel and keep it safe. Like optimal safety would be the other way around, but you know. So it goes. I suppose even this is a bit unnecessary, so I can just park her here, basically. And then spend my AP on the more important part. Figuring out what the fuck we're doing here. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like a bad comedy. Or maybe a good one. Either or. One of them nicked JS9. The prick. This is overtly mad overkill. Okay. It's like, it can't just be the one pointing us at the direction we want to go. Surely not. But it was. I should just let them go and they probably would have made it in time, but you know, minimize the scratches.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
Kinda wish the ringleaders at least had victory poses. The way they just stop, it does make it still feel a wee bit like, you know, not completely finished.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
Even though it is very much like a fully fledged system and all, so it's just a little touch, a little feel thing that they should do.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Nice. There we go. I think it's literally just alternate. Top, bottom, or whatever it is. Or bottom, top, bottom, top. There's Operation Snake Eater. But there's still plenty more here. Well, we're doing the big hacking. How close are they? Even a decent, even like the AR teams could probably take that. Be less completely bullshit. Test. Once again, I forgot to take out Tom. Not that. Okay, this is one you're just not meant to fight. Alright, fair enough. There's one you're intended to fight and be able to beat. They would give it a. Would give it like drops and shit. Alright, this is. Hunter's team is all range, so it doesn't matter. You better at hordes, even these very slow, unthreatening hordes. What are we doing here anyway? I wandered into the. Oh, we're going for that radar, okay. The Magical wandered into the Forbidden Zone. This is gonna be Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Let's try the days a wee bit. Oh yeah, because this is updated and I had to do Randomness yesterday, so I did that there. No, we'll reveal that. So yay. It's Piper A. There's gonna be a B objective when we get there. Maybe related to that. That one is very much killable. I'm a bit annoyed that it didn't appear until now. Oh, well, that works out. And it's in the way.
今回の獲物かなかなか面白い
It's not gonna be that easy, but give me give me any lose. I kind of wish like her activation had like the siren sound that the bosses play when they do theirs. Maybe it's just like coincidence that hers isn't playing and I just turned it out of Alchemist, but it'd be nice if ours also did that. Would just be fitting. Whoops. Oh, that was it. Okay. Come on. Guess if you don't want to, might as well go get one of our stage prizes. Is this a straight line? I mean, you could do one in the same in one motion. Just about. Oh, yeah. They added some more. You just see the spike in. 15 is doing about as well as 12. That's super. I guess to be fair, this isn't like meta enemies. They should really be fighting this as fodder. But still, it's fun to see. You can see when their buffs kick in. Yeah, her victory line doesn't have a subtitle box come up. It's annoying. Yep. When it comes to the beefier fights, the one who gets 2 shots on everyone just pulls ahead. You love to see it. Dumb. Yes, yeah, you want to grind it for boxes, do that, and if you want to grind it for dolls, do it the other way. It's all the boxes. Ghost Piper? That must be down there. Yeah. Zombies in the data world? Oh boy. This is a big, busy map. How many are limiting to? 2. Wait, 1 has to be on the command post, sorry. I just thought, how are we gonna get them? Well, that activates the teleport. Okay, I see. So fightable, but they're not giving you any rewards, so it's basically telling you don't bother. We will bother with that though. Come and get it.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。お祈りするか？いっそ泣きわめいた方が楽だぞ。
You hear the popping of their shells, but nothing comes through. They did get all scratches on the Manticore and the a shield bearer, and that's as far as they got. And yet for all the ground drama, not much to show for it.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
It's annoying.
「たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。」
Come get some.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。無駄だ。お前たちは何もできない。
Alchemist quickly building up to MVP on this one. There we go. Checking on the Windows side. I do adore that the default rescue unit after all these times was not really the plot, it's basically always just little SAA. I appreciate that still. Reminds me when, like, on Singularity's map, your echelons, like, you use your, like, echelon 1, and a doll from the middle of it, like, your position 3 doll as your marker for that, for whatever reason, for, like, moving around the map screens of Singularity. And for me, that was SAA, so I thought it just defaulted to her to represent the Griffin forces, because she represented the commander's story branch, whereas I think it was just M4, AK-12, and whoever else represented the other story branches in that. It was fun to see. Given the time, it's actually very close to midnight again. Again, I'm not starting around 7 when I like, because I keep dozing and getting dinner a bit late. Hello. That's spicy. With the EMP grenade, and if we have, I don't think we have Hawk support. I do have Architect. Maybe with Architect support, the rifle team could take that. You know, give it a try. The only thing is, yeah, you know, you need the taunt team. You could still do it probably, but you know, not as cleanly. Kill the abandoned patroller. We lured in from over there? No, it doesn't seem like it. It does seem like a problematic map otherwise. The enemy stats aren't that high yet. It's just fucked up. Enemy stats aren't that high relatively, but still. Getting the EMP would be ideal. I don't think we can teleport over to that, can we? Sort of, but not really. It would be just as no, because we need to, because there's a gap. Let's see how we do. It wasn't even, the tactic wasn't even necessary. They just punched the whole thing and they're doing it. Which is what you want to see. This will be long and fussy, but worth it. The only thing is Architect's team herself isn't very Architect's team isn't like built up much. She doesn't have any manticores, or if she does, it's only like one. She has one that is built up, but the rest are all. She does have a Jaguar built up. She might be able to swing it. I say might be able to swing it. She can certainly fight for herself at least. So I don't need to be that paranoid about it. Fuck a test drive. See how you do. Yep. Not doing too badly. Which is to say, she won. She even got the killing blow. Turn up the volume now, even though I'm still on the Windows G on my monitor, so that's why there's no sound from the monitor. It's a good experience for the NEMs. It's overtly paranoid and all, I guess, but I do want to be able to, you know, fight that thing just because I can. Otherwise, I would just take the, you know, the abandoned Goliath and just blow it up already. Because I assume that that's what that, either that or reduces it to minimum. But I assume that just annihilates it entirely. Eligible target? Does it just auto supply them when you're next to them? Is that how it works? Might be. Renewed acquired. I guess that would have to make sense if there's no eligible target, you know. You can't supply herself is the only thing. I do want her equipped for that fight. Overly fussy and fastidious, no S rank for us, but I suppose actually we could just go straight in. We'll have the shit for it. Assuming the fight does just end on killing it. The fight in the map. See how he's do. You shoot that one before it wrecks her. Okay, good. And the rest of this is basically just, yeah, elementary. Alright. All the fuss and organizing. Hey. There's the other team I might have been confident enough that if they had P22 even, I'd be confident enough, or HS2000, I'd be confident enough that they could just do it. But, you know, through caution and wind. I will at least finish out the... I'm noticing a pattern here. It's the same map just remixed each time. Stop. What is it this time? Capture the indicated node. Alright. I don't see any others, so we'll just leave someone here for AP reasons. I'm murdering the shit out of this man just because he's here. Sounds like I forgot to repair them, but it's not much damage, if any. Suppose she could just storm straight across. I don't know. I guess ostensibly it's riskier, but it's much faster, and we don't really have to care about violence. It's Alchemist. It's a singular big target, she speeds ahead of everyone for damage. Look at her. Even the Manticore can't keep up. Shield bearers took a bit of a beating from the wear down of its like AoE and stuff. The Alchemist herself, not a shit given. Job done. Even when he fought two things, that's probably not an S rank. Oh wait, no, a lot of these don't have kill counts as part of their S ranks actually. Oh, I was gonna say the last one, but first we have a wee bit of fussiness. one.
やってあげる。保険会社をごまかす言い訳を考えないとね。
Hmm.
早く出発するぞ。たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
Yeah, Horde fights them out the core, and Jaguar will speed ahead. Big single target fights Alchemist will. That's interesting. She is just extremely high powered on top of being absolutely murderously broken in terms of power level. In terms of tanking capability, even, sorry. And on the Horde fights, even like the swap guards will go ahead of her. Ooh.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
Well, sometimes she molts way harder than her, but otherwise the other two still just pull ahead.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。お祈りするか？
Yeah, big single target, then at the cores perish. See, you have a remarkable amount of choice there, but you don't really. It's all mad the cores all the way down after a point. They're not particularly unreasonable to fight. Well, they are like scratching up the guards a bit. Not gonna come charging? Or is that... Oh no, they get their... No, yeah, they would come charging first. Manticore was the top there that time.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
There's not much point either way.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとは
It'll be the one that's just that wee bit faster.
たかがネズミどもに邪魔されるとはな。
You know, these ones that always just have a single little diner gate at the end always throw me a bit. A few do that for some reason. I never understand why. Sometimes even bosses will have just this single little diner gate. Was I supposed to actually capture this spot then? What's up? Fuck, I don't know. I guess I was. Well, by sheer node count, we are like halfway. So there's that. This is all compacted a bit weirdly.
Ghost Sisters is not in its correct spot, actually.
後方支援の成果を確認してください。ご心配な
Put
く
that in.
すべて指揮官の望
The
むまま
Ghost
に
Sisters 10. I guess the intel from it's already taken, but we might as well run it for the prize. I guess the bomb is for getting rid of like the swap dragoons if you're playing like a normal tier team. Eliminate all enemies. Oh fuck. Yeah, you can handle up there. Well, just to be completely safe, I would prefer Hunter for this, and then the rest of this is just fussiness, really.
自らの価値は自らの手で証明する
Depending on if those heliports spawn teams or not.
敵発見人権を崩すな
Brrr.
やれることをやったそれだけさ
I just realized, are those the right voice clips? I've been hearing things.
今回の獲物かなかなか面白い
This one like that was actually 416's voice pack playing over Echelon 3 for some reason. Yeah, so that is a new and perturbing glitch on the part of the sadly increasingly decaying iOS release. Gets will spawn enemy. Arrgh.
今回の獲物かなかなか面白い
Eliminate all enemies? You better not be counting any that come out of the fucking heliports.
やれることを
Only one came out, but still.
それだけさ
I just realized, is that thing gonna try and retreat? I'm like, oh, I should retreat that. No, it's fine. Hmm. Wasn't there super right as she kills it anyway?
はじめまして
Ah. Now I see. I think better move off that heliport instead of sitting on it. Yeah, good.
復讐だ正義に裁きを生苦しみから解き放ったやった
Must have been hearing things and it was just like, oh.
敵発見人権を崩すな
No.
任務完了休む暇などありません
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the right voice clip for this team. Could be wrong.
今回の獲物かなかなか面白い手に入れた獲物だ逃がすものか
Vicious overkill. Alright, it's not over midnight, so I need to
wrap up. 50 out of 83. That's, you know. Nah, I don't think I will be able to finish it. Unless I get like a earlier start, like 7 before we start. I don't think I would be finishing it tomorrow. Just because of how long the story sequences are. So it will be 4 streams after all. Not that I mind. Good shit. We're finally actually grappling with the dickhead behind Paradeus and all that. Good shit. Her win animations are fucking great because she just shoots, throws bullets up and then just fucking shoots at them. Juggles them in the air. You'll get rid of the notice, don't you worry.
信念は人を奮い立たせるものです。今日は怪談話をやめて希望にまつわる伝説の話をしましょう。
Oh, wait, not this one. That reminds me though, I haven't gone around liking people's, Correct. I haven't gone around liking people's things. I couldn't hold out. Couldn't fucking resist for like just a minute longer for me to pop all the boxes. I had to just crash now when I'm like in the wrap up. Fucking. Oh, fucking. Please fix the memory leak some point, Nico. Goddamn. There are programs that let you figure out where it's all coming from. And then after this, I'm gonna let them build up and do them in groups. So there's one of the furniture bits. Like, why not just let it build up from here? But it's basically because don't actually know if there's an even amount of days in the event. Kind of, based on that timer there on the ticker. But basically I just, I didn't want to end up with only 75 on the last day. Or however it goes. Alright, that's been Girls Frontline. I think her, like, she has like so many lines, but only like 3 of them display because they haven't zoned her properly. They said they were going to fix it with the previous client batch, or the client update, and then that just didn't happen because he and the staff are tragic. But any which way, that's Girls Frontline. I'll be back on tomorrow. Bye. Good night.